Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. Today I'm sitting in a 2014 Dodge Grand Caravan and I will show you how to completely remove and replace the front climate control. Now this video applies to Dodge Caravans made from 2011 and up. Okay, so what is happening in my case? On some occasions when I start the van, the climate control buttons just blink and nothing works for maybe like 30 to 45 seconds, and then all of a sudden it starts working. So I'm pretty sure that's the faulty climate control unit. So what I will do, I will pull it out, I will get one from a different van and test it out and see if that's the problem. You can get this climate control the cheapest from like car salvage or car wreckers, or if you want to buy new ones from a Dodge dealer, it's gonna cost you probably over 200 bucks, and on the salvage you can get it for 25-30 bucks, and that's the best way to go in my opinion. Okay, so to start, first you will want to pop out this chrome piece that's surrounding the climate controls. Now the best tool to use would be like a plastic trim remover. That way you will not do any damage to the dashboard. Now you have to be careful with this because these things like to break, so be gentle and try just to gently pry it out. And once you have one side out, again gently just use your hand and pop it out all around. You'll see on the back side there is a bunch of these small clips, and like I said, they like to break. Now the next step would be, there are two screws actually just here, one here and one here underneath, holding this top part of the climate control assembly. So to remove them, you'll have to pop out this top plastic that's surrounding the radio. So it's the same idea like here, just use the plastic trim remover or even like a flat screwdriver. Just be careful, don't do any damage to the dashboard. Okay, same thing, couple of plastic clips which also like to break, so be gentle. Okay, now I'll turn the flash on my phone so you can see it. You'll see two screws hidden just under the radio down there. You see? So one is like deep inside here and the other one is just here. So two Phillips screws. So use a Phillips screwdriver and remove those two. Okay, once you have removed those two screws, now the next thing to do would be also to pop out this complete assembly. So I wasn't able to do it using the plastic trim remover, just too weak, so I'll be using this, but carefully. So the same thing, I'm gonna just pry it here and try to pop this piece out all around and completely remove it. Okay, I'm trying to work with one hand here, so I'm definitely a bit clumsy, but okay. Okay, so I've got my climate controls out. I had to use both of my hands to wiggle it out, but once you have it out, all you have to do to completely remove it, you just have to disconnect a couple of wires from the bottom part, and that's it. I will also show you how to disconnect these wires. So each one of these connectors will have like a small clip on this side. So what you want to do, you want to press onto this clip and wiggle this connector out. Now if it was never removed, you might have to wiggle it for a while to get it out, but that's the idea. Okay, and the black connector will also have a clip on the bottom side. It's the same idea, you push onto the clip and just pull the wires out, and this is pretty much it. And now the last thing, to separate the actual climate controls. So this piece around here from this complete assembly, you'll have to turn it to the opposite side, and you'll have 4 screws holding this in place. They're they're all Torx T20, so there will be one here, one up here, one here, and one just here. So you can remove those four, and then you'll be able to separate this piece, get the new climate controls, like I said, either from salvage or buy new ones. You can even find them probably on eBay or on Amazon for a decent price. Okay, so these are the screws. This is how they look once you get them out, and now you can completely separate this piece, replace it, put everything back together, and hopefully that will fix your problem. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel you can find lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews, and other similar automotive topics.